Welcome to Friday, the 8th of March, 2024. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help entrepreneurially minded people who feel stuck in a 9 to 5 job, or maybe it's a business they own that feels like a job. I help those people share their knowledge and experience on a topic that they're passionate about, which could be a hobby, a skill set, a profession, something that they're really passionate in, and they want to take that knowledge and experience, share it with other people, and help those people move forward in their lives and get paid doing it. So it is Friday, it's the end of the week. So I just thought I'd share with you because I had a group program call earlier on today, and we're at the beginning of the journey, helping to build an online business. And, early on in this journey, we have to be able to very clearly define who we are. What are we all about? Which is how I like to look at it. So it's, if you were at a party or a networking event and somebody asked you, hey, Julie, hey, Peter, hey, Barbara, what is it you do? Now, the common response is always, I'm a coach, I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm an architect. I used to say all of those things when I was in the corporate world. And it's a pretty common response. So if you go to a networking event, you're going to meet coaches, you're going to meet teachers, you're going to meet doctors, whatever your profession is, whatever that circle is, you kind of mingle in. But I like to do something that's more definitive. And I know that when I do this and my students and my clients implement this, you're the one who's going to get remembered at the event. You're not going to be that person who just says they're a coach or a teacher or a doctor. You might very well be that, although I don't really believe in labels, to be honest with you. And if you implement this 3-step formula, I think it'll help you be really crystal clear about yourself and what you're all about. But it'll also help the people that meet you, and when they ask you what you do, that they're going to remember you rather than what everybody else says. So let's dive in. It's 3 steps. The first step is being really clear on who you help. I help ... Who do you help? And in the world today, particularly if you're online, you've got to be super clear about who you help. And if you're like me, also be pretty clear about who you cannot help. You might be able to help them, but you can't help them because your focus is on a particular area. Okay, so I'll run through my example as I go through this. So I help entrepreneurially minded people who are ready. Ready is the operative word. And are stuck in a 9 to 5 job and they want to get out and build an online business. Now, there's lots of people today who are stuck in a 9 to 5 job. Also, they're stuck in their own business that feels like a job. It's a business that is almost like a substitute for a job. They just happen to be their own boss. And there's a lot of people stuck in that world today. But not many of them, surprisingly so, are ready. That's why ready is the operative word, to actually pivot and have the courage to get out and actually build an online business that gives them more freedom in their life. So I'm very clear about who I help, and right down to the word that's important, people who are ready. Okay, so that's who I help. The second step in the formula is to do. What do you help them do? And again, be specific about what you help them do. Everybody is looking for help to solve their problems. You've got to be particularly clear about what it is you do to help them with the problem who you've met, so that they can get a result. Everybody is looking for the next level, the change up in either the relationship, in their health, in their wealth. That's where they're looking to move, in one of those. So being clear about what you help them do. Okay, so in my case, again, back to my case, to do. I help entrepreneurially minded people stuck in a 9 to 5 job or a business they own who are ready to leave it and get out of that business. What do I help them do? I help them share their knowledge and experience so that they can help other people move forward in their lives. Okay, that's what I help them do. Okay, then the third step is so that. What's the benefit? What's the benefit going to be? So again, for me, it is so I help them so that they're able to monetize their knowledge and experience, so that they're able to monetize their knowledge and experience, the benefit, so that they can have more freedom in their life too. So it's like two things. So the benefit there, so that is, I help them monetize their knowledge and experience so that they can have more freedom in their life. And if people ask me what I do, that's how I respond. So I help. Who do you help? Be specific about who you help. Please, please, please take it from me, who's been doing this for 5 years. Do not try and come at it from I help everybody, because particularly in the online world, it's going to be very frustrating, because you're going to be trying to help people who are on different levels of the journey. Some are actually not, but they want to be. Some are, but they're at the beginning. So be really clear about who it is you can help. Super clear. Be clear about what you help them do. What is it you help them do? Super clear on that. If you're a yoga teacher and you teach people yoga, be really clear about the specifics of what you help them do, okay? So that, think of them. What is the benefit they're looking from all of this? Why do they come to you to help them solve the problem? What is the benefit that you can help them achieve? Is it in their wealth? Is it in their health? Is it in their relationship? Because people are looking for that change up in one of those three areas. So you've got to be super clear about what the benefit is that you can help people with. If you use that 3-step formula, you can narrow it down, practice, 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 practice. But you can narrow it down. When I start here every day, I tell people about what I do because I'm giving people context. I have people like you will, if you're online watching this video, you will, if you're doing a live or even if you're doing posts, you will have new people who are seeing you who've never heard of you before. So that's why I believe it's important straight up front to be telling people who you do, or who do you help, what do you help them do, and what's the benefit in it? Because they need context to keep listening to you. They can be intrigued, they can be interested, but they need context. They need context around what it is you do. And I think that's really, really important. So applying that formula, that 3-step formula, to when you're at a networking event, or even when you're here doing a live, if you do lives, whatever it is, when people ask you, what do you do? Give them something that's interesting, something that's different, not something that everybody else says. And I think it'll help you also be clear about who you help, what you help people do, and what is the benefit to them. Hopefully that's been helpful for you on a Friday. Again, if you want to download my free LinkedIn profile audit, it's a 1-page audit, 11 things that you need to do to optimize your profile on LinkedIn. I'll put a link down below here. All you need to do is click the link below, download the audit, and within 5 minutes, you'll know whether or not your profile on LinkedIn is optimized. So if you're on LinkedIn and you want to do great things on LinkedIn, the starting point is always, 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 before you put any content out there, is making sure that your LinkedIn profile is optimized. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today on this Friday, the 8th of March, 2023. Have a great day, great morning, great evening, wherever you are in the world, and have a great weekend. Have a really good weekend. And I look forward to talking to you again on Monday. Bye.